Last week, we took quite a tumble in the Carabao Cup, but our League 2 journey is just getting started. After only 4 games, we find ourselves nibbling at the heels of Tranmere Rovers, cozying up to Barrow in second. With virtually no time to lick our virtual wounds, we jump right back into action against Oldham Athletic. Damn, that new owl is creepy. Look at it, just sitting there, quietly judging me. It's like it knows I'm about to shamelessly squeeze in as many owl references into my commentary as I can. The game is on and the Latics are off to a flying start. They kept pecking at us from every possible angle. The only thing keeping us level is Langton making one miraculous save after another. Oldham were the better team by far in the first half. Can we find a way to clip their wings in the second? My game didn't have any flow. We just fought our way through it. And we took the lead in the 50th minute. Angus just keeps showing up for us. Still, Oldham clawed their way back to an equalizer. Keeler Dunn once again free as a bird in the penalty box. We desperately need a change and Jarvis comes on to provide much needed pace in the midfield. Let's see if he can ruffle some feathers. Oldham are still the team making all the chances. It's their game to lose now. A quick counter on the other side. Jarvis is taking on the defender. Can he get to it? Yes, he can! Beautiful finish. Oldham caught on the back foot and we're up. We have to try to seal the win, use the turning of the tides. Yes! High pressing delivers yet again. Looks like we got away with this one. Whew, I was sure we weren't getting anything out of this game, but I will be damned. Oh, come on, I'm really proud of that one. Stop staring at me, you foul creature. Why do you even give a hoot? A good win after a very poor display in the first half. One thing has me worried though. I don't know if the Norwich defeat gave me some sort of mild FIFA PTSD, but I seem to have developed a frustrating twitch. Accidentally double tapping the full sprint button was giving me some serious issues. I have a feeling this won't be the last of it. On to more positive topics. The transfer deadline is just ahead and I've made my decision. I'm making a single signing and it's going to be this fella right here. Now trust me, I really tried to figure out how to pronounce his last name. But since Wikipedia claims he's Italian and FIFA has him down as French, I'm gonna go Swiss and proceed to refer to him as Mo for the rest of the campaign. I've also decided to promote 2 of my academy players, Douglas Black, an early bloomer with limited potential, and Seth Edwards, a Canadian center forward who just has to be the oldest 18-year-old you've ever seen. Not expecting a whole lot, but I do need to add some depth to the squad, because we're about to embark on another cup run. Next up, Rochdale, the first fixture of Papa John's Trophy, and for this one, I want to give the reserves a chance to shine. The group format is forgiving, and if we want to be competitive across the board, we need a strong second team. And I like playing the reserves, it makes the campaign fun, you get to meet the rest of the team, if you're lucky, discover hidden gems, super subs, but the biggest challenge is getting used to playing with new players. We need some time to get to know each other, do some team building. Damn it, there's that double tap again.
Lost possession.
Another one? Seriously? Oh,
Couldn't grab hold of it.
guys, we gotta do some trust falls or something. This is not good. This was turning into a rough game. No issue with the squad, I just couldn't get my head on straight. I did my best to recover, we pressed as much as we could, but the game was gone.
This could finish it.
Cheeky finish, and we've got our work cut out for us if we're serious about going through to the next round. Yeah, just about sums up my game. But hey, new day, new game. Colchester away, take a nice relaxing trip to Essex to see if we can pick ourselves up again. Short answer, no. A disaster of a first half, and things are about to get worse. After some sloppy positioning from yours truly, Colchester goes ahead. My defending skills took a deep dive in this one, and after a bunch of unlucky bounces, we end up going down by 2. Looking more and more like the first L of our season, but we still have a chance to get back in it. Finally some good movement in the final third, lovely ball from Angus, and Ponticelli scores to give us a fighting chance. Come on! We're doing everything we can to get back into the game. Good interception, come on, there's still time. Angus is open. It's a tight angle. Yes! 2-2! We fight back to get a solid point, still undefeated, but just barely. I guess we're still recovering? every single game since Norwich has been touch and go. And on top of that, Mo's struggling to fit in. 2 appearances, but nothing substantial yet. And on top of that, I can't keep a clean sheet to save my life. Our next opponent, Stevenage, took it out of the equation in the first 5 minutes of the game. Luckily, we were able to respond immediately through Angus. And from that point on, the game was just pure frustration. Missing chance after chance, nothing going our way. We're in the last 5 minutes of the game, desperately looking for a goal that will give us the edge. Paul Johnson with space in front, making a run for it. Great cross. And that's a stunning drop kick from Jones. Come on! Once again having to fight back after going down early. We manage a complete comeback this time, but it feels like every game's an uphill battle. 7 games in and we're still hand in hand with Barrow. Tons of games to be played though, and we dive right back into action with Exeter City. The first half was a pretty even matchup. Angus scored yet again to give us the lead, but Exeter managed to put the game level right before the end of the first half. But in the second half, something definitely clicked. Davies gets invited into space, politely accepts the offer, and it's 2-1. We're looking very strong offensively, and I want to use that momentum to lift up some of our other players. Quickly after, Mullen with yet another assist to Angus. 3-1, this is turning into one heck of a partnership. 2 goals up, our game is flowing well, everything building up to something really special.
Defensive judgment to end the attack. So on the cusp of the final whistle, and the visitors very much in command, Stuart.
Well, they've been much the better.
Oh, they could finish here, Stuart.
What a way to score your first goal for a club. That is a worldie. Star potential, and I'm just sure we can help him shine. Amazing display in the second, and it's about to get even better. Lots of options in front, and it's time for Mullen to get on the score sheet. Whoops, on the score sheet. Last few minutes of the game, lovely passing. Edwards is true on goal, and if you ever needed proof he's Canadian, look no further. Way to play the extra pass. Just a remarkable attacking performance, and I can't wait to see where we go from here. Coming right up, the Duel of Dragons, Wrexham versus Carlisle United. Time to determine once and for all whose Dragons blow the hardest. Mo earns his place in the starting lineup and delivers yet again. Great movement to break up the defense. Beautifully opened up for record. Lovely cross and slammed in by Mullen. Very late in the first half, Carlisle looking to get back level and nope. Not sure what happened there, but good cross, strong volley, and it's 1-1. No messing about in the second half, time to bring out the big guns.
See what they can do here.
Mullen with the lovely through ball. David Jones lifts it up and Angus guides it in. 2-1. Jones leading the counter. Lovely 1-2 with Angus. Manages to get there first. Controls it well. Go on. And an easy finish for Mullen. 3-1. Dior dropping deep here. Involved in the build-up. Massive space created, and look at Dior go! Incredible work rate. And yes! Angus gets his second, and that seals the game. The final scouting reports from across the pond are in, and we signed one last youngster. I was kinda expecting a little more from our 2-star rated Norwegian scout, so I've decided to send him to Denmark, just to piss him off. And no more academy investments for now, full on cheapskate mode. We need to be ready for January. The defensive midfielder position feels like a top priority. Young is doing well at the moment, David Jones is doing okay for now, but he will be retiring soon, whether he knows that or not, which means our latest academy signing will get his debut immediately. Come on, Bob, you got this. Northampton going all out from the very first minute. I respect their ambition, but that's about as far as I'm willing to go with the niceties. They're playing with fire, and we're about to add 10 gallons of lighter fluid to this mother.
Can he finish this? A goal! That's 2 for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
30 minutes in, and it's already looking like a horrible day at the office for the hosts. For us though, still no reason to take the foot off the gas just yet. Yes! A first half La Maneta marking our best performance of the season so far. But after a total blitzkrieg of a first half, it's only natural the game died off in the second. Northampton get their consolation, and we added one more to the tally just for good measure. A polite, civil way to see the game out. And a great debut for young Mr. Walker. Solid defensively, showing great composure in the build-up. Congrats, Bob! You've made your manager one proud mama hen! We're still in the fight for the pizza trophy, but we need to win, and we need to win big. The reserves get another shot at glory, but our chemistry has improved significantly since the first game. A couple of names stand out. Impressive stuff from Walker and Edwards. Green and Hosanna are legitimate side-back options, and the center-back, deceptively named French, has been putting in some promising performances. Now let's dive into the game. Excellent defending from Green on the wing.
Let's give credit to the defending.
Ponticelli joining on the left side, making space. Ooh, that's filthy. Great goal. Wonderful team play, and Mo puts us in front. French-Italian wonderkind looking to create something here.
But what they've done with it has been really good.
Sees the space.
The game is being played at the moment. They love to play on the counter.
Makes the run.
Oh, it's developing nicely for them here.
Gets his second. We're 2-0 up.
Can't subdue him.
Our B team is flying high in the second, and Doncaster are barely holding on. Defense is on the back foot, easy setup, simple finish. We've controlled the game from the start, and nothing can spoil the party. I said nothing can spoil the party. Even with conceding, we should be able to go through. But just in case, Ponticelli goes into turbo mode.
Oh, the threat is there.
We get another one! A massive result that keeps us in the fight. A beautiful team performance from the reserves, showing just how far we've come, proving yet again nothing lights up a team spirit like hanging from the edge of a cliff. Should I do seminars? I definitely feel I could sell this crap to corporate. Back in League 2, we find ourselves 3 points off the top and facing Port Vale, a team that made its first appearance on FIFA a very long time ago, in the year 2000. Apparently, Robbie Williams wrote an original theme song under the condition Port Vale were included as a rest of the world team. Sounds awfully familiar, right? Maybe a bit more elegant, but I suspect writing a big fat check gets the job done just as well. We open up the game well, Mo driving down the right side, good ball in, and it's easy pickings for Jones. But after some questionable defending on my part, Port Vale find the equalizer. This has turned into a very tight game, somewhat unexpectedly. Port Vale defending very well. A solid cross. We should have definitely done a lot better here. We have a mountain to climb in the second. Can't seem to find the equalizer. Mullen saved. Is this gonna be it? Oh, no. Oh, off the crossbar! It just doesn't look like it's gonna be our day. The visitors hold on, and we suffer our first loss of the season. Our unbeaten streak has ended, and yet, unlike some of our earlier performances, we were far from hopeless. And I feel a heck of a lot more confident about our road to glory. As long as we can figure out how to concede fewer goals, we're going to be just fine.